Jack Sparrow may have propelled the pirate image into mainstream culture, but the origins of the pirate date back to before even Jesus himself. Not only do the pirates extend back thousands of years, but they existed all over the world. And in the 1st century BC, the Mediterranean had a serious pirate problem. In fact, the pirates were that fierce that even the Romans feared them. A young, soon-to-be iconic figure, a Mr. Julius Caesar, was on his way to study oratory in Rhodes in 75 BC, when a band of Cilician pirates captured the future emperor. The story is recorded in Plutarch's Parallel Lives, in which he states the capture was merely a minor inconvenience for Caesar, but a serious regret for these unfortunate pirates. Caesar knew he was the man, straight up refused to behave like a captive, even laughing at the idea that his ransom was a measly 20 talents, a substantial amount of money at the time, may I add. So he raised it to 50 talents, sent his entourage out to gather up the funds, and settled in for a period of confinement. Caesar quickly took charge, ended up bossing the pirates around, shushing them when he wanted some rest, and practiced his speeches and poems on them, forcing them to listen. If they weren't impressed, he would abuse them, calling them illiterates and addressing them as if he was the captain. I don't know about you, but if someone has taken me hostage, I ain't acting like I'm the boss around them lot. Finally, Caesar even threatened to have them crucified once he was left off the boat, and he wasn't fucking around. After what I can assume would only be a torturous 38 days, the ransom was finally delivered, and Caesar, as the pirates had promised, was set free. Then, despite holding no military or public office, he managed to raise an entire naval force in Miletus. Taking up his promise, he set out to track down and hunt these pirates. Still camped at the island where he had been held hostage, they didn't seem too worried about Caesar's threats. Unfortunately for them, however, the tables had turned, and the captors became captives, brought back to Caesar. The governor of Asia, where the pirates were now held, couldn't decide on the appropriate punishment, and wanted to sell them into slavery and take the spoils for himself. So, Julius, as a Caesar would, took it into his own hands. The 25-year-old marched down to the holding cells, found his captives, and crucified them. He held his word, and from then on, people knew the name Gaius Julius Caesar. Somehow this story managed to slip through the cracks of history, but considering it is Julius Caesar, it may not be so surprising. The man did live a crazy life. Anyway, let me know what you thought. How did Caesar raise an entire naval force without holding any public office? And how are these pirates so stupid to stay on the same island that they held Caesar captive? Questions we'll probably never know the answer to.